If you do wrong, be afraid.
2 shooters. They have training.
For he does not bear the sword in vain. He carries out wrath on the wrongful.
I will find them.
Okay guys, so I have to say that I was terrified of you all the entire time, so great job.
Thank you.
With that being said, I feel like with each character you play, you have to find something that you really are, compassionate towards or can identify with the character. With these characters, what was it for each one of you?
I think for me, you sort of just lean into, a lot of sort of people who find themselves in a situation where, it just wasn't supposed to be this way.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you find yourself in a situation where sort of the poop hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, you didn't intend for it to be this way, but then you're having to deal with sort of what the rest of the world believes about this situation. And so for me, it was a cool thing to step into challenging those ideals and perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, it was the loyalty that the character had towards him.
Yeah.
The whole movie and what he would do to service that. And that's really who Ray was throughout the film, and it was just undeniable, and I really kind of just dug into that.
This is Ray Jackson. This is Michael.
The bid you put out was for 30 keys. We walked in at 300.
Sometimes lightning strikes, right?
And even better when you're a borough away from it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Look, we killed cops, but now we gotta run forever.
And get on with your negotiations, a little guilt trip word. I'm a drug dealer who hit a rival drug dealer, and you're the guns I got to do it. We think I you because someone somewhere forgot a zero? Our business doesn't attract a lot of detail-oriented. You don't like it, make your own moves, or go drive an Uber. Either way, let's make this deal so I can get you America's most wanted out my crib fast as I can.
$1 million.
Pesos? Yo, I love it when fools strike gold but don't know the market price.
50 keys cuts into 200. Going rate for a cut key in Manhattan is 32 G's. That means after $1 million to us, that's still 5.4 million for you.
He is one of those detail-oriented.
Michael is very smart and practical.
Oh, thank you.
Same,
yeah.
Ray was.
Ray
was. Ray,
Ray was super practical.
Sure. Ray was just pretty much ready for anything at any time.
Yeah.
How would you guys, say you are in real life?
I would want a guy like Ray on my team, by the way.
I'd want someone smart on my team, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit of both, right? That's why you guys work
That's
so
why
well.
it works so well.
There you go. There's definitely a lot of running as well in this film.
Tell me about it.
How the heck was that? Please tell us.
I'm still catching my breath.
Yeah, I mean, heck, we are too. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But proud of how it turned out. I mean, one of the most epic sort of like running sequences that I've seen in a long time in film. So just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah. For you to be like, or at least for us to notice and be like, oh my gosh, they're running a lot. Like, I'm starting to get a little winded just watching.
Yeah.
You know it's intense. And as far as like intensity, how was the preparation for it? Like what kind of things did you guys each personally do to prepare?
We sat down with these detectives, and then we did firearm training, and then obviously sitting down with Brian Kirk and just kind of figuring this whole arc out and where we want these beats and these emotional beats to drive the story, most importantly. But that was more or less, there wasn't it was on a time crunch too.
Really?
So the accent work was not a whole lot of time, but in a way it was great kind of just to dive in head
I agree.
first. Yeah.
I agree. To not think about things too much and to just trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And for the chemistry for you guys, how did you work on that?
It was forced.
That's what I was thinking. I can see it right now. Like, gee, how was it?
A lot of jump cuts. If you watch it again, we're not really in the same shot ever.
Yeah, wow. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a pleasure. It was pretty seamless, actually. And I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about it.
Were you?
Yeah, because I only have scenes with you, and if you were like an asshole,
I know.
that would have sucked.
It would have been bad.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Well, 21 Bridges releases in theaters November 22nd. I'm Amy Cassandra with Hollywood First Look Features. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
If we don't catch these guys in the next 3 or 4 hours, they vanish. How you gonna do this?
There are 21 bridges in and out of the island. Shut them down.
What island?
Manhattan.
You ain't got the action when you see me non-strap. BTO, we back again, we go away. Still going bad on
They told me you were the guy who kills killers.
Beautiful. What could go wrong? You got a trigger.
You better have perfect diction calling me a trigger.
This was a setup.
Call it what you want.
I just did.
If you go down this road, you're looking over your shoulder the rest of your life.
I'd rather look the devil in the eye.
Still going bad on